2026.
I think you talked completely
They said 2026 was more.
They're trying to help you. Stand up.
7, 3, 2, 1. Squirrel, 2, 1,500, 1 minute.
1,000. And these are 1,000 now. They've been updated this year.
865, 2, 605, 2,000, 2 MAs.
Nice job, Carl. David.
9, 6, and a batch of zeros after that.
You got a .5.
You know, point
You
five.
got
How do you get zero?
$100.
100. You made just a month.
100.
100.
C note.
Put 100 in her.
Ronnie?
100.
12, 8, 7, 3, 1,099. 1994 and 1.
Yes.
1,099. Lynn?
12, 7, 4, 2.5, 11.32. 18.92,
1892.
0.5.
Cheryl?
12, 7, 6, 6, 12.80. 20, thank you. 22.92. 1. And now you forgot the squirrel.
Oh, yeah.
We did get a squirrel.
You got a squirrel?
Yeah. No deal.
Does that take away the,
Huh?
the pay for the funeral?
I've driven down those
Yeah.
in the middle of the field.
Did I miss anybody? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you weren't here though.
I got a buzzard
I
on.
was too.
The beginning of the meeting?
Yeah. I was getting a
See,
signature from a
see.
client. I was doing good.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, you guys weren't
I
either.
came in here before you.
Makes the week.
We almost got a
Under
snake.
the
And
bus.
Randy that I would not ever drive over a snake.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys weren't here, right? Did you?
I'm afraid they're gonna get caught in the car.
Alright, Michelle.
11,
You did it earlier.
11, 5, 1, 402, 1,000, 1 M. And 5 referrals.
Head off to the money.
Jane.
12, 8, 8, 5.5, 24.81.
Oh, nice.
One Medicare, and 15 referrals.
Whoa. That nursing home treated you well. didn't
Nice. Teresa.
I got the same as Jane.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got 7.5 referrals or 30?
I don't know.
We got 30.
No.
It's kind of confusing now. I agree. Randy.
1 AHIP and 7 appointments. 5,
It's like 20
Two.
points for Randy. Time wise.
1. That took a long time. 187, 416, and that's it.
I can't give you credit for AHIP because everybody has to do AHIP. So.
Like third
It
grade.
took me all day because I'm a slow reader.
Like Charleston, it's 23.9 for Seatown. All Cornerstone was 32, 092.
You have a holiday week,
Yep.
Yeah.
Holiday week, it was a little down week, kind of, everybody's trying to get the AHIP done. I know you see appointments are off a little bit, but the holiday also. I know everybody's trying to get all this Medicare stuff behind them. Hopefully, people made pretty good progress on it this week. Hopefully this weekend, have it all completed. If anybody does need help, please, let's get it done today, because I want you to be able this weekend just to go and get it completed and be done. So the next few weeks, we can focus on getting these numbers up. getting the products out there and starting to get ready for the AEP. Because starting on the 15th, which is about a week away, you can start getting scopes of appointment for October.
So, who's not completed yet, honestly? We still got some work to do, okay? About half of us?
I think we made progress from where we were this time last week. I think we made a lot of progress, but I think we need to, everybody needs to be completed with their trainings this weekend. If you're not, it's a chance that you're not gonna be able to sell for the AP.
Well, and Scott and all of us have got a lot of stuff cooking as far as, we've got some lead sources we're talking with that we have a big potential with. We've got Covenant Associates gonna be doing some co-op lead drops, we gotta get all that in writing, but there's gonna be, hopefully it's gonna be this year be a situation where we need everybody to keep up with all these MA leads that we get coming in and opportunities, so, I think it's gonna be one of our best seasons yet.
There's gonna be weeks there that you honestly should be running at least 20 plus appointments. Working some on Saturdays, I mean, I think we're gonna have plenty of leads coming in that you're gonna be out meeting a lot of people. We have the best products out there, it should be extremely easy, anybody you meet with, if they don't already have one of those products, you're gonna be able to help them. And there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be asking for help.
We may have mentioned this, let's just draw a picture right there, okay? So, with the product line we have now, we've talked about it before, but we've got, heart, diabetes, and if you can't breathe,
COPD, emphysema.
asthma, all that kind of good stuff. Alright, so that covers at least 80% of South Carolina. So we got a good marketplace for this stuff. And it's zero premium. We've got all counties, right? Even the other side of the product line.
And dual, Medicare, Medicaid.
I mean, there's a no-brainer. So if we take October 15th through December, what is it? Is that release? 7th? Straight, December 7th. And we all commit that we're gonna bust our butts during that period. You know, I wish Norman's, yeah, he is here, good, I thought you was in Ireland, when do you leave?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I thought you was in Ireland. Make commitments like this man here I know and Scott and different ones do during the MA season, that you know what, all L things put aside, wives, everybody saying, hey, I gotta work this period because I'm gonna make X, Y, Z during this period. When you do that, this year, you now got something to tie in with that with the GTL product. So every MA sale, if you're a good salesperson, should sell the GTL health policy with it, right? Am I right?
Yeah, except for the Medicare, Medicaid, but anybody that does not have the Medicare, Medicaid.
You got it, exactly.
Then
The ones that you need it for, correct. Right? And then, so you're doing that during the MA season. Or you might just doing the MAs and you go back to the G, I don't know how you're going to do it. Whatever the best way for your marketing, how you figure out to do it. Whatever Scott says, you all figure out. Then, after MA season, have you mentioned the group about Kemper yet?
A few people got some emails and grumblings around, yes. But
Okay, so we got a new company that we're bringing on board. It's called Kemper Life. The underwriting, the guy did a presentation, and pretend like this is a mirror. If you can go, and fog the mirror. Polish up the phone for you. Hit the crack, man, press on it. As long as you can fog a mirror, you're issued. Now on top of that, that's great, which is fantastic. But on top of that, it's a 2-year contestability period versus a 3-year. It's also 120%, and if you die in the first 2 years, you get 120% of your money back. Right?
Mhm.
And the cost factor is about the same cost as a graded death benefit with America. They actually were told, they filed this with South Carolina, it was too cheap. South Carolina made them increase the premiums to be in the marketplace because they were too cheap. So this product is going to kill. Any of the people back in the banker days with Colonial Penn puts that one to
Life
shame.
insurance that kills, I like it.
Yeah. Alright, reword that. Cut the video.
We sound like hotcakes.
You're gonna have to edit that out.
They're loving it.
We need to edit team. Just kidding. No, you know what I mean. Hopefully nobody dies, but people are going to die. We're all one day. So, but it's a fantastic product. I mean, you're going to be able to. Kemper is a good name. It's got a good product. We're going to be able to, I mean, that's if you do your MA season right, you're going to talk about kicking off the first part of the year. Because you go back and see all the people and sell them that guaranteed life, the ones that you sell that have those chronic illnesses that you're selling them for. I mean, that's a no-brainer. You know, then you're getting into, you're saving them money, and then you're getting into, hey, let me talk to you about investments, let me talk to you about other things. I mean, there's just all those good things that you can do. So it's about working your business for today and tomorrow.
When's it available?
Um,
We're gonna have paperwork for you next week.
next week.
Okay. I have
So
an
as soon as you get them
error
filled out.
yesterday.
Well, start making your list, and checking it twice, all those good things.
Yeah, next week, hopefully in a couple weeks that'll be available, but that's gonna be a great thing to go back. There's plenty of people that can't qualify or need to get a graded benefit from Monumental or somewhere. It's gonna be probably even competitive with that, and even a little bit better product with a 2-year grade, so it's gonna be pretty awesome. So, yeah, show that next week going in, and if you set this up right for the AEP, I mean, like Mike was saying, you go ahead and you set up an appointment for January, February, March, you only have 3 months there of already business going back and working again. I know we mentioned it a couple of years ago, Jim did a great job of doing that and going back and killed it in January, February, March. He had some of his best months that he's ever had at Cornerstone back then a couple of years ago. So if you follow that model, you do it right, and you set people up and know you're going back, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on that book for a tentative appointment, and I'm gonna call and remind you of it. It's already booked, it's done. You're gonna have 6 months of just killing it and having a great holiday and having a great first of the year.
So I can give you an example. So we've all done that. Most of you've been through that A/B agent, you know, with an A agent, B agent, better, you know, above average A agent, or just getting by a B agent kind of deal. This is separates the A and Bs. I mean, this is the stuff, the homework stuff that you do that makes you and puts you on top of the rest. Because a lot of people don't do this kind of stuff. You know, with that being said, we talked about 4 weeks ago, we came up with a great idea about this GTL letters, and we were going to mail out the whole entire block, every MA client. I spent $2,000 some odd mailing every MA client on the books. And then we gave y'all roughly 3.5 weeks to call. We gave you who we mailed out to, we gave it to you, and we gave y'all 3.5 weeks to call those people and set up appointments with them. All right?
Yep.
Everybody on the same page with me? Well, we weren't getting very many appointments set from what we could see. So I made the decision with Dave and some of the folks and said, hey, let's see what we can do here with 2 girls that don't have an insurance license. We give them a script to call and see what they can do. They booked 50 of y'all's clients in 1 day. That's the kind of thing. So I know a lot of you got some of those today and talked about the reason why that is. It was almost like a $10 penalty for you not doing what you need to be doing. And this is not, we did it pure cost. That's exactly what the marketers cost us. I hope it, you know, and if you don't sell it, we're not charging you. But if you sell it, it's like, hey, you could have been $10 more because you would have made this sale by calling your own clients. You know, that's the kind of thing. Make sure that you don't get these leads and these telemarketers and things that we're doing for you guys mixed up and not doing what you need to do as far as booking those full weeks. Those are supposed to supplement, because we were doing the main reason I brought that in is we were doing a good job of running 6, 8, 10 appointments a week. We wasn't getting that 15 to 21, which makes a difference. You know, that's the difference maker. That's when you start making a lot more money, and you do that for a few years, then you don't have to do that anymore. You know, it's that point. If you're making what you need to make, I'm not talking to you. If you're making 100+ thousand, that's what you want to make, or 50,000, whatever your number is, that's fine. You know, I'm not talking to you. But if you're sitting there today and you're not making the kind of money you want to make, there's things to do to make that. You got to do more work. Either be a better salesperson or do more work. Either way, it can happen. Either way. So, you know, so that's the reason why. Just, you know, not to come down on anybody or anything. Just don't make us have to show you why you need to do something with the GTL. You know, like these guys came to me to say, hey, let's go spend the money and mail these guys the letters, and I agreed to that. And then they just, okay, so where's the sales off it, guys? I'm sitting there, I'm pounding them into me and say, all right, I spent $2,000. Where's my money? I got to get a return to do that kind of stuff, or we're going to go out of business. So we wasn't getting it done. So we had to go out and kind of force the hand. So with that, lack of a better words, just let's do it without having to force. Let's work it together where we say, hey, I don't have any problem mailing this because I know you guys are going to go get it done. Especially when we have this guaranteed issue life stuff. There's a possibility we can go out there and mail those. But I just need to know that y'all are going to go in and say, boom, here's my list you did for me, I'm going to call these people. If you did, I'm not talking to you. So I always hate these people to address the group. I'm just saying this overall. If you didn't do that or you called yours, good job. I don't know who you are. I'm just talking generalities. So, enough of that, did want to mention, oh, go ahead.
I was like, the whole thing about it, the key is that, I mean, as an organization, it's smart of us when we have new product lines to tell our clients about it. I mean, our clients wanna know, maybe you had some people 2 years ago you couldn't do life insurance for, back out of your mind now. They get a letter saying, hey, guaranteed issue life insurance, they can help me now. So we need to let people know about these product lines, so we do, if, you know, we need to go out and see them. There's a lot of business sitting in our own clients. I mean, we've got thousands of clients, and there's still a lot of business sitting in that.
Well, and I tell you, there were some good points in that too, because when some of these girls are calling, they're going, well, I know specifically Randy Harvey said, well, Randy Harvey's my agent, can he just come out and see me? It was one of his that we were the telemarketer calling, they're like, yeah, well, he'll be the one to come out and see you, no problem. I mean, and I know Matt, a couple of Matt said, you know, so that, to me, that means you're doing a good job of making sure your clients know who you are. You know, because that's where, because there's going to be repeat business, always. Grandchildren, something else, they get married, something happens, anything.
Yeah, I mean,
Buy a new house.
That Mutual Omaha Kids product, that wasn't out a year ago. So a
So-
lot of those clients, now you got another sale in there, so.
It's all about getting back in the house. Anything else on those product lines and stuff? We're good. Did we mention about Aflac at all?
We did not mention that.
Am I not supposed to mention that?
No,
Okay.
we can mention it.
We're bringing Aflac in probably about a week or so as well.
They're not approved in the state yet.
I approve it.
Not approved in the state yet. I thought we already had that.
Nope, they're not approved in the state of South Carolina yet. They sent me the paperwork yesterday.
They did. Okay.
We have everything ready to go. It's a matter of South Carolina.
They just got to finish the approval process.
They're not approved through ASBA.
No, they're not approved through the state.
The state.
There's Aflac agents here in South Carolina.
No, the
This is
MedSup.
for Aflac is releasing a Medicare supplement policy.
They never had it said before.
It's going to be very, very inexpensive Medicare supplement policy. But from what we found initially, it's about the same price as at Forethought. It's not very much different.
Yeah, so it's not really a lot different. The biggest thing is it's a name, and you have another name in there. So if you're out in the field, and they say, well, I heard about this Aflac one. Well, yeah, and you have it there. So it's just something else to have in your chamber.
The most recognizable name in the insurance.
Well, I mean, you're gonna now that once we have the United Healthcare thing done, everybody's gonna have AARP. That's also a recognizable name everybody knows about. So now you have AARP, Aflac, you have Forethought for the price. You pretty much have the best out there. So you should be. Anybody's turning 65, looking for a med sub. There's no reason why we don't have the business. And if they're not looking for a med sub, then they're going to an MA. And you have an MA and a GTL and everything else. We got the best there. So there's no reason. Anybody looking for that, anybody turning 65, there's not a reason that we can't get the business.
There you go.
When are we gonna get the magazine article, copies of it?
October the 16th.
Thank you.
Can we print off and email the ones? No.
We are not allowed to distribute those at all until after the magazine airs. I've already asked that question. I'm going to start using that, and we can't. We're going to have glosses. Where you can print it yourself, but we're also going to have some things that you can, because every letter we send out, I mean, that you talking about, we had a meeting with some folks the other day, and I just mentioned them. I showed them an example of the article that's going to be in Forbes, and they're like, wow, you know, we definitely want to do business. I mean, just literally, as soon as I showed them that, they're like, well, we don't want to do business. It was a business deal that I sold, a $3 million life insurance policy. And they're like, yeah, definitely want to do it with you, no problem. So this is going to be a nice piece. When you're sitting in a home, you need to say, you know, we're one of the premier South Carolina agents. It says it right in there, top 3 agencies in South Carolina. Nice little spread, you open it up, and there we are. I mean, that's pretty cool.
You know, it's really cool for the high net worth clients that actually do subscribe to Forbes. That's going to be pretty badass.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's actually us right there. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you didn't show that when you walked the clock, something wrong. I mean, you're missing the boat. Okay. You fly. Other than that, I want to congratulate Scott, David, and I decided to promote Scott to a unit sales manager. He's honestly been doing such a great job. I can't tell you how much this guy does. Y'all don't know it.
Oh, we do.
He works. I get emails this guy. He emails this guy at 1 o'clock in the morning saying, "Hey, he wears me out. I mean, with all the crap he does." And I'm like, dude, you need to get some help.
He tells us all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. But you know, buy the guy a cupcake or something. Don't tell him you appreciate it.
We did, they're right on the table over there.
Yeah, good.
I already have one.
But we all appreciate you, Scott. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Any other things that we need to talk about? Anybody else? Anything? Party, we all know about the party on the 29th?
29th.
Is it 29th? Yeah,
I think
29th.
so.
29.
29th, everybody should have gotten it. Everybody should have gotten the invite.
You're gonna people coming to your house at different times.